So I have a cold. Just figured I'd let you know that before the video even started. I kind of missed a day posting because Memorial Day weekend happened and I did some stuff and I'm tired and I have a cold. I caught a cold somewhere along those lines. So, I don't even want to really be filming a video now, but I'm kind of also motivated by the fact that I finally was able to apply for monetization on this channel. So, I didn't get it yet, but I applied for it. So, that kind of motivated me to make this video and knowing that I have to push a video out. So, hopefully I can make this short. I wanted to talk about the trend that is happening in, I don't know if you'd call it the lesbian world or the late in life lesbian world, where they seem to blame men, these late in life lesbians, seem to blame men for their problems and seem to paint women that they now have chosen to date late in life. They paint women as like these perfect angels, like, oh, my whole life I never knew what I was missing. Now she fulfills all my needs and takes care of me and treats me like a human and respects me, and she's funny and she's sweet and she's cute and she's romantic. And then they're like, men would never. Men don't do that. Men aren't like that. And I just want to be here to kind of pop that bubble. I want to be here to pop that bubble. I am not a late in life lesbian. I am a lifelong lesbian, which means as far as I can remember, I've always been a lesbian. I've just always liked women. I've dated men, but I always knew I didn't like them. And I just, there was a time I didn't want to admit it. But I've been dating women since I was early 20s. Early 20s. So now, I would not consider that a late in life lesbian. So I am pretty much been a lesbian for a very long time. I've had a long time to date women. And my experience, I'm not saying I'm going to blame all my problems on women or I'm a woman hater, but they certainly are not easy people to date. Now, I've never really dated a man long term, but here's one thing that I can say. Straight people, gay people, lesbians, bisexuals, men, women, all have in common. And it's that the people that you date early in your life, whether they're men or women, are typically going to be crappy people. And that's for one of two reasons. One or two reasons, or both. You don't have a good picker because you're young and immature. And the other person is also young and immature. So you'll have a lot of clashing moments, a lot of relationships that were just lessons, a lot of flaky, shitty people coming in and out of your life, a lot of people that don't know what they want because they're young. A lot of people looking to, hit it and quit it. Just a lot of nonsense in your early years of dating. So it doesn't matter if you've been dating men or women, or both. In your younger years, you're going to have bad experiences in dating. And, I don't think it's fair because these late-in-life lesbians who enter the lesbian world, the world of dating women, late in life, 30s, 40s, you guys have already matured. Hopefully. You guys know what you want. You know what you're looking for. You're ready to settle down. You finally know you can grasp what love truly is. You can solve problems in a non-toxic manner. And then you come online and you say, oh my god, dating women is so much better than dating men. It's like, no, dating in your 30s and 40s is actually so much better than dating in your 20s or your teens. You know, I'm not saying all the women I've dated were horrible, but I've dated a lot of horrible women. You know, all these things that women say about men, they're, you know, maybe incompetent, or they're not romantic, or they're a little flaky, or a little absent-minded, or a little uncaring, or abusive, or toxic. Whatever these women are saying about men, that is this man hate, I've experienced from women. You know, women are like, these late in life lesbians are like, I have healed my soul through dating women. And it's like, I've personally had to heal my soul because I dated women. Certain women. Definitely. I just want to set the record straight. There are bad women, and there are bad men. There are immature women, and there are immature men. We cannot be painting the entire demographic of men as immature and horrible. And we cannot paint the entire demographic of women as angelic and beautiful and more empathetic and more caring and more what else did I say? More caring, more empathetic, more understanding, more emotionally intelligent, more emotionally mature. No, women are not more emotionally intelligent or emotionally mature or empathetic inherently. It takes work to become these things. You're not born like this. So men and women both have to learn how to become emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, and empathetic. And I would say not a lot of people have grasped it. Not just a lot of men, not just a lot of women. Not a lot of people have grasped how to be truly empathetic, emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, understanding, mature. Pardon me. Not a lot of human being adults have grasped these concepts. They are very difficult to grasp because in order to be emotionally intelligent and emotionally mature, you have to be able to control very high intensity emotions, to be able to respond to them in an appropriate way instead of just reacting. And it's something that's very hard to do. It's something that even I still struggle with sometimes. It's something that you have to be first of all, you have to be self-aware enough to realize that you are not these things. You need to say, I'm not emotionally mature, or I'm not behaving in an emotionally mature way. You have to be self-aware enough and humble enough to say, I need to be better. I need to do better. Not a lot of people can do that. And then number two, you need to be passionate enough about it and care enough about it that you then seek how to be that way. You then seek out a way to be more of these ways. More mature. And then you need to actually put it into practice. Because just knowing how does not mean that you can do it. And putting it into practice is the hardest. It's the most difficult. So, not a lot of people are emotionally mature these days. So, yeah. I just wanted to set the record straight because it's an annoying trend. And I always feel the need to comment down below. Hello. It's not fun to date women either. Dating sucks these days, especially. It's not fun to date people. It's not fun to date men, and it's not fun to date women these days. But I just want to make sure that you know that dating women was also not easy. They're not perfect little angels with more emotional maturity. It's just not true. So, anyway, my throat is getting dry, and I am tired of talking because my throat is like scratchy. So that is it for this video. If you like this type of content, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.